flickering now, so that's because I took my airplane mode off.
Welcome to Random and Desperate. Now today I'm at my old flat, my single flat where I used to live. Now I've wanted to do this for ages, but I haven't got the, let's just say, the spirit to do it. But because I have sold my place now, I want these two lovely gentlemen to go over my house and check for hidden spirits, because where I live there is a dark history on these streets. Because here, this little close, what I'll just show you around here, 12 people since it's been built have died on their own sword. And what I mean by that, one's died by hanging, one's died by jumping off the bridge, and there's many incidences around this place. So what's going on in this little flat? Now all these little flats around here are usually accommodate the single people. So is there a dark spirit? Is there something underneath? Are we on a graveside? Now I've asked for help, and these two lovely gentlemen from YouTube have volunteered their services to help Random and Desperate to investigate these claims. So introduce yourself, gentlemen.
I'm Dave,
Yeah.
from Fear of the Dark Paranormal Investigations. This is Lee.
How are you doing? Thanks for inviting us round.
Okay.
Have you ever experienced anything yourself?
Well, the only thing is, when I'm in there, especially the living room, okay, you just feel like, I don't know, it's, you know, something pressing down on you. That's the only thing I could describe it as. And sometimes when I'm in the bedroom, okay, I have to leave the light on outside. I don't know what it is. I'm not a mad ass or anything like that. You just, sometimes you can sense, because this was built in 74, and I know about 6 people have actually been in here.
Right.
And especially with all these, most of these are all rented, but it's been like a dark place, especially around this estate. Cause people have a laugh. They call this the suicide close for whatever reason. So,
Okay.
Right.
When you have experienced anything, has it been a certain time of night, or has the weather been a certain condition, windy, wet, storm?
not really. It just happens randomly.
Yeah.
You just get it. It's like goosebumps. It's the only way I could describe it.
Have you seen anything out the corner of your eye or anything like that?
The only thing I will show you,
Just
which
seen that, or...
it might sound weird and something I can never explain, is sometimes, right, this is where my bed used to be, and I used to lie here, and through that crack it looked like an old pendulum, do you know, a grandfather clock?
Yeah.
Like that. And then you look, there's nothing there. But you see it, it's weird. That's the only weird thing, like a pendulum, like that.
Any bangs or knocks?
No,
anything?
nothing.
No, as we've been walking around, I've had a look around the house, seen that anything's loose, there's nothing loose.
Yeah.
You know, at the time he said to me if it was banging, and I asked when does it happen, he said, oh, it's windy outside, obviously something to loose.
Yeah.
I've looked if there's any like power cables, towers, anything that's near, there's nothing, so it can't be EMF, which can affect a human body if it's too high. And yeah, at the moment we're having a look round, see if we can sense anything. We're both gifted. Mind if I have a look around the house?
Of course.
Yeah, this is what we normally do. When we turn up to a location, we normally just have a little walk around the place just to see if we're drawn to any rooms or anything like that.
Yeah.
So we know where to put the equipment.
The only time I'm a bit front room, to be honest. When I walked in, just
The front room?
Was drawn
yeah.
to this part of the building, to be honest. But like I say, we've only just started walking around yet, so well, let's get some equipment set up and we'll see what we can find from there. Yeah.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Okay, good.
Sounds like a plan. Spooky, folks, eh? Spooky. Now, I would like to encourage young YouTubers. When I say that, fresh new YouTubers, fresh on the scenes, and these are the people. So I want to encourage small channels, and here they are.
setting an MF pod up.
Well, just do KTs first. What we do first. Using those, yeah. I'll explain. Yeah.
It's not settled down yet.
Your phone's on there. Airplane mode.
Yeah, so we need to get the phones off.
Yeah. Put that camera.
Yeah, put them onto airplane mode.
Put that on camera first so it explains.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty much. See the way that's reacting on there?
Right.
That's just sending that haywire, so it picks up electronic magnetic fields on it. So if we switch it off to airplane mode,
Right. It's easy to just turn it off.
or switch your phone off, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Put it on airplane mode normally.
I'll leave mine on in a minute so we can show off camera what it does.
Yeah.
Okay, my phone's off. So will this camera affect it as well?
No.
It shouldn't do now.
Shouldn't do.
See this?
Try it on now.
There's nothing
Okay.
affecting it now, so that's how we know we've got a neutral.
Yeah.
So you're still recording, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, as we're walking along, we work a lot with EMF. That's energy. Anything gives off energy. Washing machine. It could be your wiring in your walls.
Yeah.
Like I said, like the transmitter cables above your house. Sometimes they give off high energy. It makes your body react a different way. The thing with paranormal is that we've got to be skeptical. We've got to think of over a million ways why it's not. We love everything to be paranormal, but it doesn't work that way.
Okay.
Right? One of the gadgets we have is a K2 meter. Right, you see it going up and down.
Yeah.
Right, green is low, red is high. Right, and at the moment it's flipping because I've got my phone on.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, different things react. Not even working.
It's not reacting yet.
Yeah, it's reacting now. Yeah, it's reacting now. She's reacting. Do you go
Yeah.
see?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, well, to stop that, I have to put in airplane mode, which I'll do now. Look, see, that's airplane mode,
Yeah.
It should stop.
and it should stop. See?
Ah, so it's like electrical currents. That's
It
what
is,
I'm looking
yeah,
for.
yeah.
And spirits have the same thing, do they?
It does. We all give off an energy. A human person, human body gives off between 0.5 to 2, which is normal. Yeah. Like I said, what we do now, we'll start walking around the room.
So it's basically a baseline check to find out if there's any electrical currents
Ah,
that
right.
could affect
Okay.
it.
See it's flipping.
Yeah.
There's wiring in the wall. It's body that's connected to your light there.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, we're just checking them.
So
No,
what?
for this paranormal.
Yeah. Because what we don't want, you see, is any false readings. So we go, oh yeah, it's paranormal, and
Yeah.
it's not. Right? So we've got all the way scan all the way around the room.
So you have a gift as well. You can sense it.
You can sense it, yeah. Alan just worked about mine. You've had yours for a while, haven't you?
I've been seeing them since I was a child.
Wow.
So yeah, it's
Wow.
something major happened to me when I was in my teens. It's sort of intensified.
Yeah.
So went to my local spiritualist church, a bit of guidance and answers really. And I've been doing stand up in an open circle,
Yeah.
giving off readings to people, stuff like that. And introduced Lee to it in Warrington, and you basically were looking for answers, weren't you?
Yeah, like
Quite a few there, so.
I've been investigating for about 4 years. I've always been fascinated by paranormal. But when I was about, I think I was 11, 12, I was having a bath and I felt a cold hand on my shoulder. And I thought it was my sister messing about, and I shouted for my sister.
Yeah.
And like the house itself was 3 floors. I shouted at my sister and she was at the bottom floor going, what? And I says, have you just been upstairs messing about? No. And that was my first encounter.
Well, I hope you find something, but I would like to find like a young 18-year-old ghost what haunts me. That would be like interesting.
Like I said, you can't just conjure them up on tap though. It's like
Can't you just order them?
we can't order them, no, we can't. It'd be good if we could, because that channel would be through the roof. But it's just like anyone. When you pass the spirit, it can only be in one place at one time, really. So.
Right, okay.
What's in here? It's expecting a lot now.
Toilets. It should be off anyway.
Fuse box. Yeah, your fuse is. If you look at this now, see how high it is.
Alright, so that was coming off there.
It's going pretty high, to be honest.
I don't even know what that is, to be honest. Because that's the fuse box over there.
Okay.
I don't know what that actually is.
Yeah.
It's actually off, actually.
Yeah. It's giving off a high energy.
Because I think that was an old fuse box, and they told me to not use it, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
And they put one, if you just look up there, there's one there.
Yeah. So after we've had a walk round and we've tested out at K2,
Okay.
pending if nothing's interfering with it,
Yeah.
we put that on the ground like so. And basically just ask if there's any spirits in this building, can you make that go off please?
So basically say, is there anybody there?
Basically, yeah. But on top of Christmas that come down.
And like I say, you can't just conjure them up like that. Sometimes you can get nothing.
You can get nothing. It's like fishing.
Be flat or nice. It is like fishing for the paranormal, really.
Yeah. I mean, you got to think of it. At the end of the day, there's people like you and me. You know what I mean? They're not performing monkeys. You know what I mean? So you got to be respectful. Is there any spirits you want to make contact? Please come forward and can you make that flicker for us, please?
So we're just going to put this where I think I'm drawn to, which I think is in this room here. There might not be anything in it here, but from what I'm sensing, there's a lot of energy focused in this area. I'm not saying there's anybody here.
I've been sleeping in it.
Yeah, I know you have, so.
Doing all sorts of mad stuff.
Well, usually I get a feel for the place. I have a little walk around and I'm drawn to a certain area in the house.
We call it crowning, what it feels like sometimes, you know, someone's pressing on top of your head.
Yeah.
And it gets stronger and stronger.
So as we normally do, like Lee says, we just ask out, we come with respect, we don't mean anybody any harm, we just ask you to come forward, make yourselves known, make a noise, make this light up, tap on something, touch one of us, anything to make yourself known.
What kind of touch?
I knew you was going to say that. As soon as I said that, I knew you were going to say that then. So yeah, like I say, we can't conjure them up. Sometimes something happens, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Like I say, it's fishing, pretty much for the paranormal. We have got other pieces of equipment, so we don't just want to rely on the K2 meters. We do Ouija boards, we do writing planchettes, Dowsing rods. We've got a number of things we do, haven't we? Yeah. We ask out.
Yeah. Another simple thing we've got now, I'll get it out of the bag, is just a normal cat ball.
Right.
And what that does, it uses motion sensory. Basically, you got to move it to make it flash.
Yeah.
And what you do, you just scatter them here, there, and everywhere. Now, say we're in a big building. What I usually do, I'll put a camcorder in the corner on a tripod, put a couple of cat balls around the room, and just leave it.
Yeah.
Leave it recording. And we go and investigate another area then, don't we?
Yeah. There's numerous experiments that we do as well, isn't there? Like the Estes experiment, where we've got the team in one room, and we've got somebody on their own in an active location. So say this was very active, we'll put them in here with the headphones on and spirit box and blindfold them.
Well, that sounds good.
I thought you'd like that as well.
So basically, you're in the dark anywhere, you're blindfolded, it's taking you one of your sensories aware, which is sight. And we've had some good results.
Yeah, what's the spirit box works? It just scans radio stations, so it's like it just sounds like, and then a word will come through. So we hope that when we're asking a question, the spirit is responding through the spirit box with that word.
What if you find a spirit? Can you get rid of them?
You can. I mean, there's ways to do it.
With us, we're just investigators, we're hunters basically.
Yeah.
What we do is
predators.
Not as such. No, we just want to find out if there's anything beyond this life. To be honest, we want to try and prove it.
If we do it, if someone calls to do a house call, basically we just do our same questions. I mean, what you're experiencing, when, what time. We'll have a good look around the house, see if there's anything loose, anything that shouldn't be there, what it shouldn't. Basically, we'll go through all night investigating, and then we'll probably go away for a week, won't we? Because the easiest part is the investigation. The hardest part is going through all of the footage. It can take ages.
Yeah, it could be simple things like orbs just appearing. I mean, you're filming now, maybe things you can see on the camera when you play it back or you watch it back, like orbs floating past, anything like that.
You've got sometimes tell the difference from an orb from dust. An orb is more thicker. It can be different colours as well. It can be pink, it can be black, well not black, it can be white.
It's normally like a little crescent shape
Yeah,
at the bottom, isn't
yeah,
it?
it's changed shape. So sometimes you can focus, you've got it on a big screen, and you can see like faces in them as well.
Yeah.
You know, dust. You know what dust? It's see-through for starters, and it goes a bit slower than an orb. An orb whooshes here, there, and everywhere.
We've had them change direction as well, haven't we?
Yeah. We've
somebody's walking
we've had them stop and change direction.
Wow.
As well, orbs.
Or we'll ask, can you make yourself known? And again, the orbs are coming past the screen. On demand, really.
Yeah.
Will this react to this?
It shouldn't do.
It shouldn't do. I tried all my own camcorders and it shouldn't react. Like I said, because I've been around, the only thing that's reacting is what's in the boiler.
Right.
So what I'd probably do now is like we've had a good mooch basically in this room, and then I'd leave a camcorder in here and just leave it for about an hour, 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then come back later, change the battery or change the memory card, leave it for another hour or so, and then we'll do a different experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, just one thing as well. Now, as I said, we're just investigators. That the night say if we do an house call, we'll go back to the person. This is what we found. Yeah, your house is paranormal. What do you want to do with it then? Much of we can do is just go around smudging, which is basically not like white sage smoke. Go around the house, like do a little prayer, and see what happens after. Then, if it gets worse, you're gonna have to go down the route, probably a Catholic church or a demonologist, which knows how to get rid of stuff like that.
Yeah.
But at the time, if it's a spirit, they're not there to harm you. They're just letting you know they're there. It's just their way of making contact. That's
So
it.
one could be watching us right now.
Yeah, could be stuck
at
there
this.
watching us. Yeah.
I'm not censored it,
Right.
because not everywhere is paranormal. You've been to a couple of places and you've basically... People said on YouTube it's haunted, it's haunted, it's haunted.
Yeah.
We've gone to some places, you've gone, especially that church
last
the other
week,
day,
yeah.
last week, and there's nothing. The only thing they found was a homeless person, that was it.
I asked him a few questions and that, and
Yeah.
felt sorry for him. If he had a couple of quid, I would have given some. I didn't have nothing of me. But I asked him a couple of questions. He's been sleeping rough since all winter. He's witnessed nothing.
Yeah.
So you take his word for it. You know what I mean?
So what about the next room? Is
I'll
it-
go to the next room, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go to use the experiment in the next room, yeah.
Okie dokie.
Which one are you going?
So folks, remember these gentlemen have a YouTube channel which is called Fear of the Dark. What's your YouTube channel called?
Fear of the Dark Paranormal Investigations, it is on YouTube.
But I will put the link at the bottom and I'll put it on the links below. If you like to subscribe to these, you never know. These gentlemen could come round to your house and give you a good, let's just say, spirit rinsing.
Spiritual experience.
Yeah.
I think it's on the service then. I'm going to do first, I'm going to do a voice.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Go with that.
Okay.
Are you doing the EVP, are you?
Yeah.
Right, well, we'll ask
I'll let
some
you explain
questions.
that.
So basically, it's like a voice recorder. I've got one in my pocket here. It's only a small one. I won't switch that on, but that's what it is. You speak into that. It works very similar to a spirit box, but it's basically just listening to anything that's interfering with it. So we're asking questions and see if we're going to get a response from spirit. It doesn't always work, but sometimes it does. So we're just basically just listening out to see if anybody's answering our questions. Really.
With this experiment, you've got
I'm just trying to keep an eye on the K2. See if
you've got to choose of your area. If it's busy outside, say it's a busy road, then you're going to get cars coming up and down. So this is blank. There's a memory card and there's nothing on it at all. It's all blank. Yeah. What I'm going to do, I'm going to place it down on the floor and then ask a question. Wait 10 seconds. Then I'll ask another one. Go for about 5 minutes and then we'll go back see if we've caught anything. If you hear anything like outside, people walking or there's a car going past, just shout out. That's a car outside.
Yeah.
Yep.
that was the wind, I'm sure it was.
I'm
I'm going to shut this door just to make sure there's no wind coming.
Okay. Did you hear that, folks?
Just going to get your wind experience.
Okay, next we got the recording. I'm going to put it on the ground. If there's any spirits in this room, can you come forward, please? Can you give me your name? Can you tell me why you're here? That was a clicking in the classroom. Are you linked to the building itself? Did you want to live here? Or are you one of the people that committed suicide on the street? Yeah, and recording, and we'll go through what we captured. At the time, you don't catch anything, but
It's not fishing, like you say.
yeah.
It's just to show that this is what we would normally do on location.
Yeah.
But we normally do it till the early hours of the morning, so it's not just a little short thing. We're at it all night, really.
You at it all night?
Yeah, we're at it all night, just like you probably will.
Wow.
And you have been in that room.
So what we do now, we'll go back, see if we've captured everything yet. So got catching nothing.
Right.
Way it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, we have recorded in the past, set up a camera, one of the team members home, and we got, as soon as I let the camera its own, I went to the kitchen, you asked a question, and it went, yeah.
Did it?
On camcorder, yeah.
I was shitting myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can clearly hear it on the camera.
What,
Yeah.
shitting yourself?
Yeah.
Uh,
Something like that, yeah.
So that's another experiment we do. This is one of my favourites, this one, it's Dowsing rods.
okay, where'd you put that?
No, we're waiting
I'll
for
show you right now.
Yeah, if you just hold that, there's no trick with it at all. If you wanted to move that, you'd have to shake your hand, wouldn't you? So you just shake it, yeah? Yeah. So there's no tricky at all, right? So basically, I'd go into a building or a room. Like the last location we went, we weren't getting much was where.
It was in an abandoned house that in Polton, just outside Chester, where Brenda Evans was murdered in the 70s.
No.
So I decided to go in the daytime, and we went back over night time. There's a full, well, there will be a full episode on there soon. But last time we went in the night, we picked up a dark presence in the house, didn't we?
It was massive.
And you had your dowsing rod out, your rods out, and it was holding the end, so it couldn't move, but you could feel them. The presence stood right in front of them. So we'll just do a little experiment to see if there's anybody in this place right now and see if it answers any questions. Normally we get a good response out of these, don't we?
We do, yeah.
If there's anybody here.
What I do, I'll program them first. So what I do is, show me your yes answer. That's in middle, please. Show me your no answer.
So are you doing that?
No.
No.
No, I'm not. Look, you can see I'm not
It's
moving
not
my arms.
moving. It's just holding the,
Just handles, yeah.
and they're just doing.
Back to middle, please. I
There
mean,
you go.
I've had them spinning round in my hand. in
We
the
don't
location.
normally get negative energy and go
Yeah.
crazy.
If you show me your unsure answer, please.
So I'm going to stand over here and see if it can locate me as one of you.
Yeah.
One of your questions.
Back to the middle, please. Okay. Can you point where David is, please? Can you show me where David is?
I'll do anything to move them.
Get back to the middle, please. Can you show me where the black bag is, please? Where's the black bag? Which is behind me. Yeah. Back to the middle, please. And now I'll do one live question to program it. Yeah. Am I a woman? Just no. Yeah. That's it. Back to the middle, please. Okay, now the programmed, they're going to tell me yes or no. Yeah. So what I'll do is there any spirits in this building? Is there any spirits at all in this building? No.
Right, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not picking up.
Black. Okay. That's your middle, please.
Energy from that room, but
Okay.
I wouldn't say there's any spirits here at the minute.
Oh, what I've been doing in that room.
Oh, no, there's a lot of energy going on in that room.
Yeah.
Or what then say is, okay, is there any spirits in the other buildings in the street? No. Okay, that's it. No. Is there a reason why so many people committed suicide in this street? No, that's it. No. See, there must be just one of them things, basically.
Right.
Yeah. So
Can
basically,
I ask you a question?
yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Has anything happened in Random's bedroom which is unorthodox to nature?
It's a good job that said no.
That's it. I'll ask you a question, right? Should I be worried?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, back to you. Just to show off now. Can you spin round, please, in your hand? Make it spin. Okay, stop. Like I said, for me to move that,
You'd have to be going out your hand.
yeah,
Right,
so
okay.
try it.
So, let's have a look. Point to me where the local hotties are.
Yeah, good.
Thank you very much.
The local hottie, that was a good one.
It's a compliment.
It's weird how it goes back. Alright then, is there a local pervert? Oh, come on, come on.
At least it's very truthful.
Pointing to me though.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
Has any of us got a spirit, let's just say, with us? So what's that mean?
Side, yeah.
Don't say
Could be
that.
spirit side. It could be spirit guide, one of your family members.
Is this spirit related to Random? And what's it doing? What's it doing now?
Can't hear this is amazing, oh mate. Yeah.
Use both of them and ask the questions again.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
I'll let you ask the question, yeah.
Okay, so it might be fun to me. Right. Is there a local pervert in this room? Point to them now.
Oh, yeah, one.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody not telling me.
Is there something related in this flat or this area what is got a connection with Random?
No.
Okay.
That's a middle, please.
Is there something anywhere in here, especially that room, okay, or that little I code them a bit. That's not right.
Must be a yes now. Ask if is anyone related to you?
Is anyone related to me, close by me, in this area, what is here, holding my hand right now?
Yeah.
Wow. Because a lot of people say I've got a guardian angel, whatever they
Spirit
are.
guide.
Yeah.
Everybody else really.
Is there a spirit guide not giving me advice on women?
Sounds that, well, I just got the word mum.
Mum?
Mum.
I know my mum's got dementia now, and let's just say it's sad to, her mind's gone. Yeah, her mind's gone. It's not my mum I know anymore. But she's still with us, God bless her soul. But her mind's not with us.
Right.
Any more questions?
Let's see. Now I've lived in for a bit, and sometimes I always feel that I'm not alone in this house. That someone's actually with me, because I used to feel very lonely here, but I used to get the sense that I wasn't alone. But it was like a friendly, I'm with you, I'm watching you, I'm looking after you. Yeah.
It could just be your family member checking up on you.
Right, okay.
Just asking, is it one of your family?
Is it one of my family members who are looking after, because I went through a dark time, looking after me, let's say, spiritually?
See if they can make that later.
Yeah.
Just see if they can.
Who was you close to? Before it passed
What,
away? You would like look after
it probably my brother.
Your brother?
Yeah, he died when I was about 18 of drugs.
Okay.
And he was quite, let's just say, influential, and I always looked after his little brother.
Just asking if it's your brother?
Is it my brother?
Have you noticed any activity in this area? Because I keep feeling like there's somebody stood behind me now.
Yeah, okay.
And I get the sense where somebody's walking through this area, rushing past me.
That's how I am when I first walked in, to be honest, but it's not been heavy or negative, it's...
What? There's a positive ghost, what, just leave you alone and just look after you
Yeah.
and guide you which way to go.
Like I said, a lot of them are just trying to make contact. It takes a lot of energy. You know what I mean? They're trying to make a phone call, which they can't make, so they might just stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Ask if they're in this area. I just want to know because I'm getting that feeling. There's somebody here.
Just ask questions if he's in the kitchen.
What?
Or if you stood in this area.
Is there a spirit or my brother standing right there in that kitchen?
Yeah, just moved over there. Yeah. Can you point to where you stood, please? I think I'm aware of it. I'm getting. It's only a faint sense that there's somebody here. It's very, very faint. Normally it's quite strong, but it's not been here all this time while we've been in it. I think it just...
Because it noticed us two being here,
I think so, yeah.
jumped on quick.
I just felt something brush past me as I was stood in this doorway. That's why I kept looking round then. So I'm getting the sense that there's somebody in this area. This area here.
So the strange thing I read, soon after he died, I went to Manchester and I went down this alleyway. I had a few golden nectars and walking down this alleyway, and this person stepped out in the alleyway and just went like this to me. I was drunk, so I thought nothing of it, and then I went round and I thought I'm not going down there, and someone was killed down that street.
So somebody looking out for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we've had it in locations where we've had a spirit, one of our family members come forward.
Right.
And we've spent about half an hour now chatting to him, haven't we?
Yeah,
on the Ouija board.
Quite a few times actually. Usually on the Ouija board.
Yeah.
So that's...
Because I've got a little niece. My sister's daughter. She died 9-month-old with let's cut that bit out. She died with meningitis. I don't really go to YouTube board as much because as soon as I get on, she takes over. Just she muscles in, doesn't she, man?
Usually when we get that out, it's called the spring thing.
Yeah.
The spring.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. It works the same, similar sort of way to a Ouija board. Basically, everybody gets around it and you put your fingers lightly on the top.
Yeah, okay.
And we ask how many questions. We ask for a yes answer.
Yeah.
And a no answer, so it just responds like that. Sometimes it goes crazy like this because it's building its energy up, pretty much like a planchette on a Ouija board.
Yeah.
We only found this in East Drive, didn't we?
Yeah.
The poltergeist house in Yorkshire.
Oh,
So we
okay.
found, luckily the woman who makes them was there on the night, so I got talking to her and said, is there any chance you could make us one? And ever since we've had other paranormal teams asking where do we get this from, because it's a brilliant piece of equipment. It doesn't look much, but it's very...
Should charge.
it's really good piece of equipment, and we've seen it going like...
Yeah. But when we first started using it, we was using our fingers like that. There was a lot of skeptics saying, no, you're moving that yourself. So we're trying to use it like that. Nah, you put your finger on, you put your finger on that.
You
Yeah.
ask a question
Like,
and then...
to make that move, you have to press to
Oh,
make it
right,
move.
yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
it bends, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
so
Yeah.
you see if someone's pushing down on it,
Yeah.
it doesn't always... We've had it in East Drive where it's been down here, we've had just only a very, very light touch on it.
Yeah.
So we're like, how is that happening?
But going that fast, you can hardly keep your finger on.
Yeah, sometimes it's been going like this, round and round, so you know, it's a really good piece. It looks very simple, but it's a great piece of equipment that we use.
Very effective.
So the springboard is one of
So if one of my subscribers wanted to get in contact with you,
Yeah.
let's just say he wanted what I'm doing now, is that possible?
Yeah, we've got on media platforms, so on TikTok, or on Facebook, which is our WhatsApp account. It's linked onto it, so you can send us a message. We're also on X, Twitter, and Instagram.
Okay.
So there's different ways you can watch or get hold of us.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just drop us a message. If anybody's got any experiences, come talk to us. Let us know what you experienced. Or if anybody knows any locations, let us know and we'll come down and come visit one day.
We're always on the
Yeah.
lookout for locations. Always on the
Yeah.
lookout for locations.
Yeah.
So if you've got any ideas, any locations you want us to come and visit, we'll check out your home.
Yeah.
We'll come and have a little look
Yeah.
around.
Even if it's just a ghost story, you know, when the
Yeah.
story starts somewhere, and we'll come down and
We'll
investigate.
have a look at it,
Yeah.
Like I say, not everything is paranormal, but we want to just see if we can pick up anything on camera, anything with any experiments that we do. We do more experiments than this as well, don't we? So that's just a little taste of what we do.
Ah, right, okay.
So
I like how you picked some up there.
I was sensing
It's
some
pod-
blood past me, it's only very briefly though.
Right.
So I can't say that.
It's never been negative in it, it's always been a positive.
I didn't get that. I've got the sense of somebody's just checking in, saying what are you doing? What are you
Yeah.
doing? Just having a little quick look, and then they've just nipped in.
Yeah.
And
I mean, the word I got was mum, but I didn't want to ask you if she's passed away because she asked me fishing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, you said no, she's still alive.
Yeah.
And then it works out, he's your brother. He could be asking mum. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
But it is good that it's linked in with how responsive it was to the Dowsing rods. That there was somebody there, obviously answering the questions to the Dowsing rods, and it just felt like they was stood right behind me here. I'm not getting that feeling now, so I don't think they're there anymore.
Right.
Just like someone brushed past, had a little look in to see what was going on, and then, all right, that's fine.
So someone could be just checking up on me.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just family, just visiting.
Right.
So, think twice when you get a one of the pretty videos though.
Exactly. On the bits of paper.
Under the quilt. I'm going to show you this very box. See what happens.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get them on the spirit box.
I mean, we're using it a bit different this time. We used to be, like I said, use the SS method. You'll have headphones connected to it, and you'd be blindfolded. What you use is this is the SB11. You could get different ones, SB7 and some other cheaper makes. The difference with this one, it's got like two SB7s. Well, basically you can have one channel going one way and another channel going the other way, no forward and reverse.
Yeah.
And basically you just see what you get.
So this is all you would hear if you were sat in a room on your own with the earphones over. You've got your headphones in, and you're blindfolded.
Yeah.
So that's all you hear in your ears. And then words, hopefully responses to spirit will come through this box. While the team next door will be asking questions. And it has worked a treat in the old bank house in Woomod, isn't it? An episode on YouTube, you can watch on there. So.
Nice sweeping now. Well, it's going through, like radio channels. It's sweeping fat, different speeds, quick, slow. One's going fast, one's going slow. Like you can sometimes tell the words. Like the one we did with the old band, it was solid words. Gentle loud and clear.
Right. So what we do then is the person who's sat in the room with the headphones with blindfold would shout that word out to the team. So they might ask a question, and they obviously shout the word out, hopefully lyrics in as a response to the question.
So that's the question. See your brother still here.
Brother, are you still with me? Have you always been with me? Or have you never left me? Are you, brother, are you here? There's a little...
Can't make it out.
So, Philip, is that you?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Are you still looking after the little brother? Are you still with me, brother?
Made them up. There's definitely a response there.
So I do miss you, because you're the only brother I ever knew. And when you passed away, I lost my natural protector. But did I lose you?
It was a strong yes.
Yeah.
That was good.
Can we ask it again?
Yeah, go for it.
Philip, is that you?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
I thought it was a yes.
Philip, are you there now? Are you in this room? Have you always been next to me?
Was you stood in the kitchen area before, Philip? Did you reply to Lee on the Dowsing rods? Something I can't recall. Why are you better off with the headphones in?
Right, yeah.
So the words coming out.
Yeah.
And then you shout that word out.
You've got strong yes though.
So usually the team would ask, are you here with us now?
Yeah.
And that'll go whatever this one was.
Am I doing anything wrong? Do you love your brother? Any regrets? Look, please.
That's like Steve.
That was like that.
Steve, isn't it? Yeah.
What's my name?
Should we call you Steve or Steve? Or?
Steve, probably.
Steve?
Yeah. So is it you what's been looking after me all this time?
Yeah.
Is that a good response?
Yeah. can hear it, yeah.
Nobody's manipulating that. That's just the response of
But
getting.
we've had swear words, right? And you can't get swear words on radio channels.
Yeah, I've been called people.
Yeah.
In East Drive, I was lining the Blackpool Cup and he swore at me through that.
Your band scored as well.
It is, yeah. Can you tell me what colour this is that Steve's wearing? This jacket. Can you tell me how many people are stood in this room now? Can you make one of these lights light up on the floor and change that from green to red?
I want to see if he's following and
Steve, yes. There's nothing doesn't want to speak to us.
Don't want to speak to you,
Want to
does
speak
it?
to us now? Which is fairly understandable.
Well, if you are there, brother, can you do something? What gives me a sign to know that you are with me and always be with me? If you fancy a pint, you used to love a pint. Brother, do you want to go for a pint?
You try and speak louder into this for me. Or knock on something. Just give Steve a sign that you're here with him. I'm not getting the sense that there's somebody here now. It seems like it's gone.
well, thank you for coming forward and saying goodbye to me.
Thanks for coming visiting me. I appreciate it. And hopefully you always are with me, now and always. Thank you.
Thank you for coming forward. And we'll say goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
There's something coming through. Can we try the Vox?
Got the XCOM. I'll try the XCOM.
Try the XCOM, yeah. We've got various other ways of communicating as well. There's an app I've got which a lot of paranormal teams use.
The box.
It's called Vox, so it's basically this.
Okay.
And it's working. It's just not at the moment, but I'll try and get it working.
What this does, it's got like a data bank yeah, that. There's so many words, 1,000 words, and the idea is that the spirit can use it and manipulate a word.
Yeah.
So you can ask it questions and hopefully it'll link.
Yeah. Is there anyone in this house that wants to say hello? Anybody here? Brother, are you there?
In the kitchen, see if we get anything.
It's going to take me an airplane over just to see if we get box working.
That's working.
Yeah, that's see the difference now, that's what we're doing now, so that's good.
Hello?
Okay, are there any spirits here that want to come forward and speak to me through this device?
As you can see now, she's got airplane mode on. It's full.
So this is Vox. It's an app that we use, a lot of paranormal teams use it.
You can download it onto your own phones and use it.
It works pretty much like the Spirit Box, doesn't it? So I'll ask questions. I'll ask questions out, and it just scans the radio stations.
The idea is that you try to get a link. So if you ask a question and a word comes up, it links to questions. If you start 1 and 2, connect it.
It says shoulder.
Yeah, your shoulder.
Okay, there's many spirits here. Please make yourself known. Please speak through this device or that device in the kitchen. Can you tell me what your name is? Can you see Steve in the kitchen? Okay, you said shoulder on the XCOM. Was you stood behind Steve's shoulder? I'm not sensing that there's anybody here, to be honest.
So someone's come and visited you on Wednesday.
Oh, right, a bit rude without getting a coffee, isn't it?
I think they were just checking in on you, to be honest.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
one I got. It was like, what you do, right, okay, fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
So that's what I got. It wasn't somebody that's haunted the place as such. I don't think it is haunted. I'm not getting powers.
No. I mean, we've come in here, done a street round, we've done a few experiments, and it's nothing to be worried about. Sometimes we do a full night investigation, like I say, we'll leave at the location and we'll probably contact the person within a week after we've gone through everything.
Yeah.
And then, depending on what they wanted to do, we'll come and smudge their house with white sage or pillow sticks. Or if it's something bad, then we'll try and get help from somewhere else. But, yeah. Yeah.
I'm happy, yeah. So, apparently I've got a visitor, but it's a good visitor.
Yeah, but I don't think this place is very active, to be honest.
No. Oh wait, so it used to be active.
I mean in a spiritual way.
Not physical. No.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you go to when, you know, the ghosties are not here.
I hope everyone enjoyed what they watched.
Yeah, it's been great fun. It's interesting that I've possibly got a guardian angel. My brother is still here with me. That's nice. That must admit that is nice. Now, if you do want to get hold of these gentlemen, or if you do want to sweep, go on their YouTube channel and send them a message, because they do all this stuff. They've got many little videos out there, haven't you?
Yeah, we've done a few big locations now. We've been going since March. We've had to revamp the team twice, didn't we?
Yeah, we've had a big read.
Because when we first started, we had about 30 people. I want to do this, I want to do that. And they all had ties, you know what I mean? And we decided to cut it down to 6, didn't we?
Yeah.
Each team member, you'll meet them now, challenge them both. Some of them are gifted, some of them's got different skills, and we put it all together.
Any girls on this?
Yeah.
Is there? Okay.
Yeah, there is. They're a great asset to the team.
Yeah.
I bet they are.
Yeah, with the mediumship skills and stuff like that, not in the way you're thinking.
Yeah.
And just to let you know, we've not broadcast it out yet, but we're making a new a live show called Secrets of the Dead,
Yeah.
which is our team member Vanessa. He lives in a very, very haunted flat. We did an investigation and it was just mind-blowing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's about 13 spirits in one flat. So
Wow.
it was a very active night.
Yeah. I think we got food for them when
Yeah,
and
we
it was
had
just drained.
television coming on by itself. We had this
Yeah.
where we picked up the voice on the camera, isn't it? We
Or-
were already in
orbs.
the room.
Yeah, orbs.
Yeah.
Orbs, lots of orbs in the
A
kitchen.
very negative spirit.
We had the springboard going. We had the Dowsing rod, the Dowsing rods.
Yeah, I got growling in the bedroom.
Yeah, a bit of ground
Yeah.
right for him. I picked somebody up as soon as I come in. There was a lady, wasn't there, with long hair? Soldier. We communicated with on the Ouija board and the writing planchette, which is basically a big pad. We've got a pencil in the middle of this planchette thing.
Yeah.
It's got yes, no, so we ask it questions that way. Sometimes ask it to draw the initials of the names, or even simple things like drawing as a triangle to prove you're here. Just a little circle. So little things like that. We do various different things for online that we've not shown you on here, but there's tune into one of our channels.
Yeah, and once our live shows, Secrets of the Dead is up and going, give it a watch. It's a very interesting location.
So what's the conclusion of this place?
It's not haunted.
Not haunted.
It's not haunted. It's just our guardian angel called visitor.
Oh, right, okay.
Which
What,
is-
for me?
Yeah, which is normal
No,
for
it's
everybody.
not, right.
I mean, we all have our loved ones watching over us. It could be our grandparents, it could be, like you say, your brother.
Yeah.
It could be anybody, and they're going to watch over you to come and visit you. Which
Yeah.
is a nice thing to know that after life you can come back and visit people.
Yeah, there's nothing sinister here. There's
Nothing
no
negative.
negative energy that I can pick up in the minute or since I've walked in here. So I think it's a nice vibe, nice atmosphere. I don't think there's anything lurking here. And
No, there was when I lived in.
well, Michelle. But yeah, I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think there's anything paranormal.
But you enjoyed it, though?
Yeah, it's been good fun.
Yeah.
It's been good fun. And folks, if you want to subscribe to this channel, I'll put the link at the end of the video and at the descriptions below, and I'll put the tags on as well. And you can contact me through X and Facebook and stuff like that. Because as a medium content creator, I like supporting the smaller channels, because I was small once, and the amount of work you've got to do just to get noticed is a minefield. It takes for creators like me to encourage people to do YouTube, to help them, and hopefully promote them. So thanks very much, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
People will be from whoever visits us, get in contact with us. Could be a location, you're experiencing anything paranormal, get in contact.
Okay, you're going to ask for loonies here. You're going to ask for some loonies.
We don't care. Loonies are included.
Yeah, you're skeptical.
Skeptical, do you want to come and see it for yourself one day? Maybe we'll invite you along, we'll put you in the room, do a restless experiment on you, and you can see it for yourself. And if you're still skeptical by the end of the night, then fair play to you. Well, there's some of the places we've been,
Quite
we'll
fun.
open your eyes.
It's quite fun. But thanks for watching. And I know it's random, I know it's different, but that's what this channel's all about. So subscribe to these gentlemen, which is Fear of the Dark Paranormal Investigators.
Investigations.
Investigations.
Paranormal investigation.
Yeah.
I want to give a personal thanks for coming here, and it was nice to hear that my brother is still with me all this time. So thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you again next time for whenever the adventure awaits.
Bye.
Bye. After we did this video, I got a message off Dave, one of the ghost experts, and he heard something like a woman's voice saying, "Hiya, I want you to watch the full recording and listen. Very spooky." Are you there?
Put it in the kitchen, see if we get anything.
It's going to take me aeroplane mode off just to see if I can get Vox working.
That's like that's flickering.
Yeah, that's, you can see the difference now, that's flickering now, so that's because I took my airplane mode off. Okay, are there any spirits here that want to come forward and speak to me through this device?
As you can see now, she's got airplane mode on.
So, let's go on. So this is Vox. It's an app that we use, a lot of paranormal teams use it.
You can download it onto your own phone, so you use it.
It works pretty much like the spirit box, doesn't it? So I'll ask I'll ask questions out, and it just scans the radio stations.
The idea is that trying to get the link, so you ask a question and a word comes.
An article.
Okay, is there any spirits here? Please make yourself known. Please speak through this device, or that device in the kitchen. Can you tell me what your name is?
What a gift.
Is it deaf? Can you see Steve in the kitchen?
Is for shoplift. Gift in you.
It's not making sense. Sometimes it's not making sense. Okay, you've said shoulder on the hexcom. Was you stood behind Steve's shoulder? I'm not sensing that there's anybody here, to be honest.
Someone's come and visit.
Well, folks, what do you think of that? And that voice at the end was super creepy. A woman saying, "Hiya." And I want to know, did you hear anything on that video? Or see anything suspicious on that video? What makes you question what went on there? Because we might have missed it, to be honest with you. I want to give a personal thank you to these gentlemen for doing this. Yes, they did contact me and asked if they could do a video because they are a small channel, and I was hoping that I could promote them and send some subscribers that way. I did tell them the story about the street where I live, which is 100% correct. I've always noticed something strange going on in that particular street. Maybe it's because it's full of single people. I don't know. But what I've always felt something in that flat. It could have been that it was the most darkest part of my life. After my divorce, I was super lonely, and I've always felt someone was always there for me. And it's given me a bit of reassurance, to be honest with you, that my brother has been there all this time at my side, because I miss him very much. I lost him when I was in my 20s. He was a big influence figure in my life, and I think about him every day. And he used to be my natural protector, because a bit of a, let's just say, a 90s toughie. So he's always looked after his little bro. And when he died, part of me died with him. But I'm so glad that I've done this experiment with these two gentlemen, Lee and Dave, and they've showed me that there is someone looking after me in a positive sense. And it's given me a bit of closure, to be honest with you. And it's answered a few of my questions. But wow, what an experience. I highly recommend you do it, even if you've got no anything suspicious. But it's nice to know we've got a guardian angel. And you did hear in that, let's just say, radio system what they had. He said Steve, which was super. Wow. And the yes. So there's something could be there. I'm not denying yes or no, because I've always been sceptical about this kind of thing. But hearing the evidence, what I've heard today, I'm really glad that I've got these two gentlemen to come to my place, because they've answered my question. Guardian angel, and I think I've got one. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time for whenever the adventure awaits.